Just a little review of my 120-gallon tank. Been set up for about 2 months now. When I moved, I got rid of my 90-gallon and switched to this. Got the corals placed. They're actually all happy. Couple little SPS frags there. Haven't really done SPS before. They were sort of cheap. I figured I'd give them a try. I am going through a little mini cycle here. See, some of the sand bed is a little brown, but hopefully that cycle should be done pretty soon. I think it's time to change my RO filter, as I've been using it for a while. A little plate tree, which was the result of dropping a rock on my plate a little over a year ago. But I'm getting some nice babies from it. I'm pleased. See, the cans are really happy. Got a few corals just thrown down here. Don't yet have everything planned out, but we're getting there. My chalice that partially died before I could find a happy spot. You see this one back here has a dead spot on top too. But we finally found it a happy home, and it's coming back nicely. Recently added the Jabo cross-flow pump, and it works really well. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it or switch back to the other power heads I have. Thought I'd give it a try. And we'll go down to the sump area, which is not ideal, but still have to plumb up. I'm going to do the sump in the basement. See, a little carbon GFO reactor there, bio pellets, and our kalkwasser. Sort of overfilled the sump earlier. So you see the float switch is not currently working. It's a little submerged, but it works. You can see back here I'm going to be going through to the basement without cutting any holes in my floor or wall. It's a handy return vent there, so I'm going to take advantage of that. And here we have our equipment cabinet, sort of. Lets me control my return pump. Turn that off to feed. Keep my testing kits and everything here. Dosing, whatnot. Works for now. So we'll go downstairs and show you what we're gonna do with the sump. I have to excuse the mess. Recently bought this house and haven't quite got everything situated, but you can see here my return vent. I've got flex line coming out. I'm going to have 3 lines. One return pump line and 2 drains. They're going to flow into here. And you'll have to excuse me, I don't have a light. But I'm just going to come down into the sump. I've got room for storage and frag tank, which I'll have set up at some point. Hopefully before the end of January, I'll have at least the sump plumbed and have my protein skimmer hooked up, which I'm running without a protein skimmer right now. Let's see, I've got the Reef Octopus 200 internal. Have that and UV hooked up hopefully pretty soon. Now I have my dosing pump. But real quick, I did just want to come back up, give some different views of the tank. A sail fin I've had for roughly about 4 years, along with the chevron tang there. See, I've got 3 clowns in here, 2 Da Vinci's and 1 perk. And the small one is actually the bully. I can't move a rock in there without getting beat up by the little guy. I may be able to find my Yashigobi. Right there, just in front of the mandarin. Got a Yashigobi and a pistol shrimp. They live in a hole right there. Got a couple triggers here. They're a new addition. Got our Melanar's wrasse in there somewhere. Sure you've already seen him. He's right there. Looking for some food, of course. A sand sifting conch right there. Well, I guess that's about it. Hopefully I'll have some video updates soon.